What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ming and Mike Show, broadcasting live from the Shared Universe Podcast Studio, Asbury Park Boardwalk. My name is Ming Chen, sitting across from me, lapping up the tasty waves and the ocean breezes. Mike Zapsik, everybody.
What's going on, Ming Chen?
Why'd you move the camera that way?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Now you're like off the screen now. Like, if you want, do you want me to like backlight? No, other way. There you go. Do you want me to backlight you?
Nah,
like
this
you
is
were,
fine. We're good.
Hello, my name is
We're all
Mike
good.
Zapsik.
Yes.
I used to rob banks, and now I'm very ashamed for what I did.
No, that's Pizza John Doherty, and we got to get him on.
You had a
Oh
dude,
my God! You
had a friend who used to rob banks, man. We've been trying to get him on here.
You know what? I keep telling him, and we keep missing each other. It's weird.
What does he do now?
Cooks.
He's a chef.
Yes.
Okay. Isn't that like one of the few jobs you can get after being incarcerated? Like restaurants don't care. Like
Restaurants, yeah. You know what? These guys, they're the bad boys anyway. So
right.
Yes.
Okay.
So it is one of the.
Is he making pizza?
He had Happy Elvis Pizza in Highlands, New Jersey.
Right, but this is before or during?
This is before.
Okay.
So Happy Elvis was there for about a year.
And Happy Elvis did not go well?
Happy Elvis went fairly well, but unfortunately, it's in Highlands.
Highlands, New Jersey.
Is Highlands, New Jersey, 1996 to 97. And Highlands just wasn't ready for Pizza John.
Okay,
so
fair enough.
That's part of it.
Did Walt Flanagan ever eat at this Pizza John? Because he could have kept him in business.
I don't know. I don't think so. Because Pizza John used to make specialty pies. He was doing buffalo chicken. He was doing this
before buffalo chicken was a thing.
Before it was, a thing. He was making up like many pies.
Yes.
So,
but I think Highlands wanted cheese,
pepperoni, and maybe sausage.
Maybe,
and
yeah. Well, it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
What is this sausage pizza?
Yes.
I don't know. We're ready for this.
And peppers? Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Well, so where is he local? Like, can we?
He's up in Morristown now, in the Morristown area.
Would it help if we went to him?
No, it'd be better for him to come down here.
Yeah, I mean, we got a whole studio here.
Yeah,
so
we got the studio. Yeah, Pizza John, I'm going to give you a call after the podcast.
All right.
So,
all right.
Probably not listening. So it'd be nice if he was.
Okay. I've had inquiries about, hey, will you open up in Morristown? I'm like, I'd totally be open for it. I think that'd be far enough away.
We've got a couple of people who've been inquiring about Syracuse. So
Syracuse, New York?
Yep.
I would go to Syracuse.
Of course we would.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
We'll talk.
Syracuse is 5 hours, so Morristown's only 1 hour.
Yeah, true.
And there's Morristown, pretty affluent area up there.
It's fairly nice up there. Yes.
Right. Pizza John, not to be confused with Papa John's.
No.
Yes.
Pizza John was before Papa John's.
Sure. If Pizza John would just put the little garlic butter in there and the pepperoncinis, he might have been Papa John's. And if he would have went on safari and shot animals, he could have been Papa John.
It's so much better that he went and robbed banks.
Sure.
So it's more of an interesting story. If you go on safari, there's little chance that you're going to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's unfortunately more pictures of people, standing over the carcass of an endangered species.
Sure.
And, I have one thing to say to those people.
Okay.
Go fuck yourself.
No, yeah, you're not down with that?
No, that to me is not hunting.
You're not down with that's not safari's where you go look at the animals. Game that big game.
No, I think
hunting,
safari
is
actually safaris. If you're going on safari,
yes.
You're gonna go kill some animals.
Okay.
So at least that's the way I've always thought of it.
You're of the mindset like that ain't sport.
No, it's not sport. If it's you and a knife.
Sure. Oh yeah. Let's see you do that.
Let's see you do that, asshole.
You take down a rhino with a knife.
I would love to see that.
Let's see you take down a rhino.
You're not going to do it,
no.
And you're gonna get gored, and it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
So yeah, you see more pictures of people standing over the corpses of animals, beautiful, majestic creatures.
Sure, absolutely,
than you do
majestic.
Seeing those beautiful, majestic creatures like shredding the people that are hunting them.
Right.
Although I think that. Maybe that'll change soon.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Wow. Well, I mean, speaking of crimes, I remember this dude I went to college started a business, and he ended up embezzling all the money, and he was going on lavish safaris and shit.
Wow.
And I was like, "What? You didn't think you were gonna get caught?"
No, they're people are so stupid.
They are.
The people and a person can be smart. People in general are stupid.
Well, we know that. We've met a lot of stupid people.
Yes. And the people who think that they can embezzle end up not being...
Not very smart.
No.
Because
I was just listening to Anthony Bourdain. I'm listening to his Medium Raw.
Okay.
And he was talking about a dude who embezzled from the James Beard Fund. The James Beard Foundation.
Right.
Which in and of itself is also a really crappy foundation. So
what do they? Is this like do they bet? Does this James Beard Foundation? Well, I mean, they rate restaurants, right?
Well, they do stuff like that, and they have an antiquated they give out the James Beard Award.
Yeah, which is it's pretty prestigious.
It's coveted, but it means nothing.
Why
in the grand scheme of things?
How did the James Beard Award start? Like, why can't we start like the Mike Zapsik Award? You know food.
Because I'm not a celebrity chef. Number one.
Was James Beard a celebrity?
James Beard back in the day, yeah. It's
was he like in the Julia Child?
Like LaRousse?
Era?
No.
Okay.
James Beard was like a turn of the century, I think.
Oh, that long ago?
I'm pretty sure. I'd have to check that and.
Because I only know James.
No, we need a fact checker. I mean, other podcasts have fact checkers.
Well, that would be. We can look up our own facts.
We can.
You have a device in front of you. We pull that devices in front of you.
I do.
Because the only thing I know James Beard from is the James Beard Award.
Exactly. And yeah. Let's.
And you know what? We don't need a fact checker because we're more. I say we're more funny when we're talking out of our ass.
That is very true.
Talking unintelligibly and uninformed. I think that's way more funny. Because then the people listening or watching will be like, "You guys are full of crap. That's not what that's about." James Beard, you guys are idiots.
Okay, he was born in 1903 and he died in 1985.
Okay.
He had a TV show called I Love to Eat.
Okay.
He was an American cookbook author, teacher, and television personality.
Okay.
Champion of American cuisine, who taught and mentored generations of professional chefs and food enthusiasts.
Wait, champion of American cuisine, like hamburgers and hot dogs?
Yes, actually.
And American cheese? Grilled cheese sandwiches?
That would be awesome.
Did he in fact have a beard?
Is
there a picture of him on there?
Yes, he did have a beard.
He didn't have a beard, okay.
You got to have a beard. I mean, he looks more like Donald Pleasance than anything else. And it's the scraggliest looking beard I've ever seen.
Okay.
It's just like under the jowls. So, yeah.
That's it? Oh, that's like a hipster beard?
Not terribly. Yeah, like a James Lipton beard.
Oh, yeah.
And he was clean shaven for a lot of the time.
James Lipton, who recently passed away.
James Lipton, yes.
Yeah, were you a fan of Inside the Actors Studio?
Not really. No, I kind of thought he was a little pompous.
Did you? I saw him in person once. He was at the Jersey Girl premiere.
Oh, was he?
In 2000, what year? 2004, I want to say.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there. I was at the Hard Rock Cafe in New York.
He was at the Hard Rock?
He came to the after party, yeah.
Wow.
He was, you're right. He was walking around as if he didn't want anyone to look at him or touch him. He was just kind of walking around going like, I'm James Beard, bitches. Or not James Beard, I'm James Lipton.
I'm James Lipton.
Don't.
Kevin, why don't you tell us how you came to be the magnanimous personality that you are now?
But I didn't know he died and he was what in his 80s? He was pretty
93.
old, right? 93. Yeah. So that means 2004, which was 16 years ago. He was 70...
In his 70s.
He was in his 70s.
He was in his 70s.
So he was still old, but he was out partying with us.
That's nice.
Yeah. And they let him into like the VIP area. Which, I guess.
Him and George Carlin.
Yeah.
Mr. Carlin, may I just say? No, you may not, Lipton.
I don't remember Carlin being at the premiere.
He was sitting right in front of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you, were you like leaning your ear and going, hey, say something, like, I hope he says something funny.
Hey, what are the 7 words that you can't say on TV?
Right, yeah, can you say them live in front of me?
Can you say that?
Yeah, because that'd be awesome.
See, I mean, he looks like...
Here, let's see, I think I can pull this up.
Yikes.
Here is, if you've ever wanted to know what James Lipton looks like, here we go. Or James Beard, I keep confusing them. There's James Beard, everybody. Wait, I don't see a beard. Does he have a beard?
No, in one of the pictures, he looked like he was unshaven.
James Beard does not have and most of these he's unshaven. James Beard does not have a beard, everybody.
I'm,
What a bunch of crap, then.
I know.
That's
So James Beard, he's kind of weird looking.
You suck.
Yeah, you're a lying sack of shit, James
Right.
Beard.
There's...
He looks like Donald Pleasance, no?
Who's Donald Pleasance?
From, he was Dr. Loomis in the Halloween movies.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Well,
He's pure evil.
sorry.
Pure evil.
Sorry, James. Yeah, it'd be fun to have like the Mike Zapsik Award for... you would get a bunch of free food out of it, I'm
That
sure.
would be nice. Free. I was thinking about that, and on my way
Free
here...
shit?
Well, no, not free shit, but like the highest of like being a celebrity chef.
Sure.
And I was thinking about this on the way over because I'm listening to Bourdain, and I have mixed emotions about Bourdain.
Okay.
He comes across as such an arrogant fuck.
I think that's part of his charm, though, wasn't it?
If you want to call it, that's not real charm. I mean, that's the opposite of charm.
I know,
being
but
an
that's
arrogant
like,
fuck.
hey, I love what this guy does and what he's saying, but man, isn't he an arrogant fuck? And
Yeah,
it's
not
like
really
a selling point, though.
It's, I suppose, for
It's like
him.
Brian Johnson. Come on,
Yeah.
Brian Johnson's an obnoxious fuck, and like,
Well, there's a difference.
we love
between-
him.
Difference between an obnoxious and arrogant.
Sure,
So, I mean,
you're right. You're right. Brian is definitely not arrogant.
No, but there's
He's annoying.
Yeah, you want to list off your.
He's not arrogant
he's
though.
actually-
I've never described.
love the
Brian
pleasant
as,
Brian Johnson. It is.
I
such,
love the pleasant Brian Johnson.
It is, and even his digs at me are like, wow, that's a softball, dude. I'm like brushing that off.
Yeah. But you're right. Brian is not arrogant. So.
Either my skin is getting thicker, which probably isn't true.
No, I know that's not true.
Or you're just like smacking softballs at me, or you found easier prey.
Or just
than me.
smacking balls in your face. But yeah.
Well, that's kind of arrogant. Get your balls out of my face.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bourdain.
But Bourdain he comes across as such an arrogant fuck.
Sure.
And when he wrote Kitchen Confidential,
Right.
Kitchen Confidential, if you've never read it, folks, I implore you, go out and read it. It's actually quite hysterical.
Probably find it for free at this point if you Google hard enough.
And I'm sure you could. And it pulls back the curtain on the mystique of the restaurant industry.
Okay, the high-paced world behind America's kitchen.
It is insane, the pressure that is in a kitchen.
Sure.
Even the most laid-back of kitchens that I've ever worked in, the pressure is enormous.
Wow, McDonald's was that laid back, huh?
I wish I worked at McDonald's. Those guys, you know how much a manager at McDonald's gets? Like $65,000
Yeah, it's not bad.
a year.
And manager at In-N-Out Burger gets like $90,000 now.
That's nice,
Yeah.
right? So I should have gone to Mickey DU. But he pulled back the curtain, and he started to believe his own hype. And I'm listening to him, and our stories are a lot alike.
Oh, sure,
in that
yeah.
I was, in the depths of my alcoholism.
Sure.
I was essentially unemployable.
Wow. I wouldn't say that about you now.
No, I'm as responsible.
I would hire any McDonald's across
Damn
the
straight.
around the world. At this
I can
point.
handle my fries. So, like our stories dovetail, and I'm listening to him, and he's talking about the celebrity chef, and that wasn't a thing when I was in
No, not
culinary
at
school.
all.
When I was in culinary school, the closest we had to a celebrity chef was Julia Child. You had the people coming up like Larry Forgione, and I have a really great. I can't say it on the air, but I have a great Larry Forgione story for you.
Yeah, you have a great Julia Child story, but we revealed that, didn't we? In the
Yes.
in the one.
Something that when we graduated, it wasn't something that we could have aspired to. Now, everybody aspires to that. Everybody who goes to culinary school is like, I want to be the next celebrity chef. I want to be the next Food Network darling.
Yeah.
I want to do this. I want to do that.
Well,
It
why
wasn't-
not? It's fun, as we know
Of
now.
course.
It's fun being on TV.
Hell yeah. And it's it's a great thing to aspire to. But, and when I was cooking, there were people who actually followed me from restaurant to restaurant.
Oh, they liked you so much.
They like my food. They
Right.
like my cooking.
Sure.
So I would have people who like, oh my God, you work here. It's like, yes. And they're like, yeah, we knew.
We asked
figured it out.
around.
Yeah, we asked around, found out.
Rumors said you were over at
Yeah,
here, and
exactly.
they followed you over.
How cool would this be? for your job to be like a traveling chef, you spend like a week or two at any given restaurant, and then you leave and go someplace else.
Yeah.
That's
Or would you be a personal chef?
Never.
Really, to a celebrity?
No, never.
Why?
Two things. One, the Homer Simpson thing. Like if I push this button at 2:00 in the morning, they'll come and cook me a pork chop. You got to do that.
Right.
You got to cook them a pork chop.
Sure.
And you're like, son of a bitch.
Oh, okay. So
4:00 in the morning, I got to cook a pork chop.
You're on their schedule then.
Yes.
Okay.
And number two, I wasn't a personal chef, but I cooked for celebrities
Sure.
when I was working at one of my gigs.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
It was a pain in the ass gig,
Okay.
but I cooked for Richie Zambora and Heather Locklear.
Right.
Every Monday, they would call and get takeout from the place that I was working.
Okay.
And they didn't want. It was a pizzeria / fine dining restaurant,
Right.
which is
So like
weird.
multiple substitutions, like
They wanted it the way they wanted it, and
what? Do you remember what the order was?
They were a big fan of my linguine and clam sauce.
Okay.
My chicken marsala.
Okay.
And what else did they like? I used to make this orange basil chicken franchise and almond amaretto chicken.
Nice. Oh, man.
Very nice.
Getting hungry now.
Yes.
However, what were the special requests though?
They were actually lovely people.
Well,
not real.
This linguine is not al dente. Like freaking thrown into your face.
No, but I mean, they would get takeout from there.
Sure.
So it's like, yeah, linguine's not al dente. That's because it's been cooking in the bag.
Right.
You might as well if you get takeout from any fine dining establishment,
Sure.
you get what you get.
Exactly. Sure.
But they never complained. They always loved my food.
Oh, okay, cool.
They were very cool about it. I mean, I cooked for, God rest his soul, Darryl Dawkins. Great guy.
Yeah.
Well, I cooked for like a ton of people.
Yeah. You've mentioned many luminaries. that
Yes,
you cooked
Harrison
for.
Ford. When I was up at the Culinary Institute of America, cooked for Harrison Ford. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was like, Michael, this linguine is very good. Get off my plane.
Get this chicken off my plate.
Get this linguine and clams off my plane.
So I would never be a personal chef just because of the hours. Number one,
Sure.
you're on call, and just to be at someone's beck and call is kind of creepy to me at
sucks.
this point in the game.
Sucks.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, but if you were traveling, like a traveling Wilbury, you went to.
You're wait. Which one are you? Roy Orbison, Tom Petty.
I don't know.
Who are the other ones?
I don't know. They're all
can't-
ugly. George Harrison was.
George Harrison?
Yeah, he was a traveling Wilbury.
Right.
And but if you just went for 2 weeks at any given time to any restaurant and they brought you in, I mean, it's a slap in the face to their, to their existing kitchen staff, pretty much. But what a cool thing to do,
Sure.
to have. There you
Oh,
go.
Bob. Of course. How could I forget
Oh,
Bob Dylan
Bob
is in there
Dylan.
too? Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Tom Petty, Roy Orbison, Jeff Lynne.
yeah.
Lynne. So I don't know why you brought up the traveling Wilbury. It's so random.
Well, it's just because.
I mean, it's in the word though, but yeah. All right. Well, so now you just cook for your family. You're
I
done
just
with
cook
that
for my
life.
family. Yeah.
It's too,
Like-
it looks brutal.
It sucks.
life.
Just the prep work that you have to do to set up your station.
Right.
Watch an episode of Hell's Kitchen, even though they don't do most of the work. Like Hell's Kitchen, they have, I'm sure, a bunch of people prepping stuff.
Prep cooks, yeah.
Because
Sure.
you've got prison cooks in there, and you've
Right.
got all the people who end up like winning Hell's Kitchen are the people who are actually in the food service, but they throw these other random people in there.
Right.
And they've always got one fat guy.
Well, I mean,
You've got to throw that, but that fat guy is always like either insane or he's going to have a heart attack at
right.
any
Well, they
minute.
say never trust a thin chef, right?
Always trust the thin chef.
Why?
Why? Because he's on his feet. He's running his ass off.
Good
and
point.
you know that he ain't sitting back just tasting all your meatballs.
Okay, fair enough.
So-
All right.
Always trust the skinny guy.
I didn't think of it that way.
No. And if you're too busy, you're always too busy to eat. There's always
That's
something
what I was
else
thinking.
to do.
And you can taste it all you want, but like actually eating.
No, I didn't start eating like 3 square meals a day until after I got out of the food industry.
Right.
because once you're, it's insane.
It's like, wow, this feels good, man.
It does.
Eat
I sit down, I eat.
three meals a day.
Yeah, wow, 3 hots and a cod. What more can I
yeah.
ask? I didn't start gaining weight until after I got married, and
Yeah.
and I hit 33. When did I leave? I cooked professionally for 12 years.
Right. Yeah. What age did you leave? What age did you start?
I started when I was 19.
Okay, that's when you went to school.
Started out as a prep. No, I didn't go to school right away.
Okay.
You have to get a certain amount of experience
Okay.
before you can even go into culinary
Right.
school, or at least that's what happened when
Okay.
I applied. You had to have a minimum of 6 months restaurant experience,
Okay.
and you had to have 2 sterling recommendations from people who are
Okay.
in the industry. I had like 4, which was great.
Mike Zapsik, man. What the hell? Of course.
And I worked 1, 2, 3. I worked at 3, 4 places.
Okay.
One of them let me go because I was. Why did they let me go? Oh, because I was going to culinary school.
No, so
and it
they well, you can't quit. Well, you're fired.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow.
No, they were like cutting back.
Okay.
It was not a chain, but they had like 4 restaurants. One of them still in existence.
Dang, man, McDonald's is harsh, man.
Yeah, I know. Those
How
Ronald
dare
McDonald's is a bitch.
How dare you better yourself?
No, it was the Chapter House over in Howell.
Okay.
I think that's still around, and Main Street USA, and they had another place called Varsity Club in Fairhaven. That's where I
Right.
worked. Now
Okay.
it's like Navu Rum Sunk or.
Oh yeah, the Naboo Grill.
Naboo Grill, yeah.
Misa wanna,
Misa wants a
linguine-
frog leg.
Misa wanna linguine and clams.
And
Boss Zapsik.
Boss Zapsik. And that was my first time like on the.
You
the
got a
line.
deep poodoo again, and that's why you got fired.
No. I was. Well, actually, I did a bunch of shit that, wasn't exactly great.
Sure.
But it was still pretty cool. It made
Right.
people laugh. We had to make this. What the hell was it? We had to make these. It was like we had to ferment apple cider. So I'm sitting there like one for me, one for
Making
you.
prison wine.
Yeah, pretty much
Okay,
toilet wine.
sure.
So we're making this fermented apple cider, and I put a label on there that said, moonshine makes your pappy happy.
Right.
And they're like, "What the fuck?" The manager,
That's
general
what-
manager, comes in. He's like,
that's-
"Who the fuck?" And it came in.
That's
like,
why he flipped out. That's
he
funny.
Yeah, who the fuck put this on here?
It was
Like,
Zapsik, like no hesitation. It was
yeah,
Zapsik, everybody.
Yeah, all the dishwashers like, yes, Zapsik.
Oh
So,
yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
You got outed
Manuel,
by the.
you son of a bitch.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah, I thought we were friends. I let
Amigos.
you crash on my couch.
I thought we were amigos. Like, oh, guess not.
No bueno.
Yeah, dang, dude.
No
Harsh.
bueno, Manuel.
Harsh. So you started when you were 19, and then
So
you got
19,
out when
and
you
I
were
got out
what?
when I was 31 or
Okay.
2.
So 12. That's a long time, man.
12 years is a long time. I went to culinary school at 22. Yeah, 22 to 23.
Yeah.
So it's a 20-month course.
Sure.
Like I think it's 2 years.
24 months
Yeah.
at least. Okay.
Yeah, 24. Plus, there's an extended program you can go to. There's a baking program,
Right.
and then there's they have a West Coast campus, which encompasses winemaking, sommelier services, the whole 9 yards. It's actually pretty cool. Is it really? Well, it's from the side, and that's counterintuitive, by the way.
I don't have the other stand. We're at the
gotcha.
Boardwalk studio. I don't have all my
I know, this-
accoutrements here.
But look at the moon. Look at the moon.
I hear keep talking.
That's no moon.
That right there is the ocean, ladies and gentlemen.
But go over to the side a little bit. Come on over this way. Look right there. Look at that.
That's the ocean back there. No biggie. So
Go a little bit over because you can see the supermoon.
where? Oh shit. Well, I don't know if that's gonna pick it up, but nah, it's too bright.
Oh, damn it.
Anyways.
So here we are. And we're in the dark.
Lights.
So, yeah, that was. But if I knew now, or I knew then what I know now, I would have gone for the celebrity chef angle.
But I think when you were doing it, there were no. I mean, there was like Julia Child and the ones that you mentioned before, but
True,
there
but-
wasn't like the Bourdains. There wasn't like all those people on
Food
Chopped.
Network. There was
Yeah,
no such
There's
thing
no
as
Food Network. Yeah.
The best you could hope for was to get on like Good Morning America.
There was no Padma Lakshmi.
No Padma Lakshmi. And what is her claim to fame aside from marrying a guy with a name like a fish?
Salman Rushdie.
Yeah, Salmon.
I'm gonna have to
Salmon.
look that up. I think she's good though. She's a good host.
She's an excellent hostess.
Yeah. What did she do? I don't know before that.
Professional.
I'm sure she was a model. I
Yeah,
think.
she was a
She's very
model,
beautiful,
and she's got a scar.
oh yeah, she does have a wicked scar. Yeah.
I'm
So who
like,
knows?
wow.
Yeah, it's mysterious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're like, ooh.
That's cool.
But I mean, so Bourdain's dropping all these names like Tom Colicchio, and you've got all these guys who made their bones coming up. And I never went to work for any of the big corporates, and that was a big thing.
well,
like-
what do you mean corporates?
Corporates like
Like-
Aramark.
Yeah, like if you go to a stadium or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
Aramark. They're the ones that provide all the food.
But
there.
they have chefs who
Sure.
like work.
Yeah.
And there are people, we all call them sellouts, but they were the ones who
Making money.
they were making
Yeah,
money.
sure.
They were exactly. And these are the
Well,
guys who ended up like being behind the scenes of
Right.
like the
Why is
Food
being
Network.
sellout such an insult? It's
I don't know. And I was thinking about this too, because Brian was so incensed that time that Brian Johnson was incensed because we intimated that they were sellouts, which nothing could
they
be
as
further
in
from
like Tell 'em Steve did.
yeah, nothing could be further from the truth.
Well, I mean,
Are you kidding me? We
sold out
wish
long
we
ago,
could be.
dude.
I know
Sure.
it was like 6 months ago, but he was pissed, and I have no idea why he
Right,
was
right.
pissed. Just because they were making fun of their sponsors. And that
but
was-
the fact that you took on the sponsors meaning means you sold out, even if you're making fun of them.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, are you kidding me? We would be sellouts in a heartbeat. when it
We
comes to that.
did. I mean, I know I sold the Castor mattress from under you, but
Yeah, that was
but,
even more of a sellout.
but,
Holy
yeah,
shit!
I know. Yeah, but we got some sunglass money from William
Yeah.
Painter. We got
So,
a
yeah,
little
we're
bit
sellouts.
of an audible check here,
And
and
I
there.
have no idea because it's like that old joke, guy goes up to a woman at a bar and says, "Hey, would you have sex with me for $1 million?"
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Of course." And then he's like, "All right, then have sex with me for $1." And she's like, "Fuck you.
Yeah.
What kind of girl do you think I am?" He's like, "I've already established that. We're just
We're
just negotiating
Right,
price,"
right.
which is one of the. It's a shitty sell. It's a shitty
that's
sexist
kinda
joke,
funny, sure.
but we all are like that.
Sure.
Where do you put that line? Do you remember the time that I think it was Smokeless Tobacco wanted us to?
Yeah, there was it was
sponsor.
either it was a smokeless tobacco or it was like a chew company or
It was a chaw company.
right. And initially I was like, hey man,
We'll take your money.
yeah. And then we thought about it. I was like, hey, we don't want to be associated with cancer.
No, of
and
course
shit.
not. And I mean,
I did,
whatever
like-
we do.
Yeah.
You were pushing
I
hard.
was
for us
pushing for it because I'm like, well, no one was paying us for anything at that point.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, what the hell? But yeah, after cooler heads.
Yeah, after
I
I told
thought
you
about it,
I
I'm
don't
like,
want my
eh.
kids doing chaw because
Right.
they would probably send us like boxes of chaw, and I'm personally not going to do it.
Right.
I'm not going to have like a dip in my,
Yeah, why was there a spittoon over at the stash then? I was like,
That wasn't mine.
All right, oh, it's Ginnams.
It was
It's Ginnams.
well, he spit between his front.
And he's
12
not
teeth.
even chewing chaw. He's just spitting for
Just
no
spitting.
reason at all. Yeah, because his salivary glands are out of control.
He's wandering around, no shoes on.
Yeah, no shoes on, spitting like
spitting,
randomly.
burping, farting,
on the floor.
telling people about his poop knife. The whole 9 yards.
Right.
People are like, dude, I just asked you if you had a New Mutants '98. I don't want to hear about your poop knife.
Yeah, why are you spitting?
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
why are you,
Yeah.
are you spitting?
Come on, I think you sprayed my knee.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
So selling out gets such bad connotations. It's
Fine with it, man.
what are you willing to sell out for?
Sure.
So, and you kidding? It sounds like I'm kissing their ass. I'm not.
Right.
But tell them, Steve, Dave. I think they have that awesome happy medium in there.
I think they kind of do all the
They
stuff
do what they
themselves.
want.
Yeah. They print their
So.
own. They print their own stuff. So
Yeah.
speaking of Tell 'em Steve Dave,
Yes.
there's this 10th anniversary event coming up.
Yes, and I hear you've got a little bit of a conundrum.
Oh wow, you heard that already?
I did.
Wow, that was quick.
I was watching. Don't tell Walt, but I was watching the Ming and Sam show.
Oh, thank you, which we recorded earlier.
Yeah.
So, well, first of all, it's coming up June 13th. I'm 200 feet from here. It's literally
you
right
could
there.
spit. And
You could spit.
There's
and
a
hit Brian-
spittoon over there.
Hit Brian Johnson.
You
in
could
the
hit,
face.
and you could hit Brian Johnson.
As
Just don't
he's
spray his
performing.
knees.
Yeah. So I think this is cool. Their 10th anniversary, which was actually technically last year, but who's counting?
No one's counting.
Yeah.
Well, they did have that gap
Sure.
in between
Sure.
their
But
first couple of shows.
officially, they started in 2009, which they forgot because I think on the logo the wrong date's on there.
Of course it
even.
is, but they're steering into the skid.
Yeah,
which is
but-
awesome.
1,500 seat theater, a historic Paramount Theater in Asbury Park. They're holding, I guess they're calling it the Ant Rally. I think it's called 10th anniversary.
Ant Rally, okay.
Ant Rally. It's an all-day event. So I think they've lined up. It's not. I mean, some of it's kind of like ancillary. So they've got like Jiggy coming and like
Cool.
the JV Squad and some other stuff. And I guess their show is kind of like the big one at the end, maybe.
Sure.
Where Tom Steve comes on. I don't know what else you know about it. Have you heard anything?
No, but I
Okay.
know that there's one thing that you're supposed to do.
What's
So
that?
I'm not telling.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. Are you involved at all?
Brian
been
wants
asked?
me around. He's
Just
like,
to
hey,
hang around?
Yeah. Hey, do you mind putting on a clown outfit? Could you dress like the Grimace and just wander around?
That would I would come for. I would pay.
I would if they
the
actually
Grimace.
if they got me a Grimace
Why
costume.
are you
I
in the
would-
Grimace?
I have no idea.
You're more of a I don't know a Hamburglar maybe or
all right.
I think I'm the fry guy. I'm one of the fry guys.
I think you should be the
Birdie?
Birdie, the chicken McNugget. Yeah.
Right. But it's an all day thing, and
Gidim
yeah.
would be more the Grimace, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Robble. No,
stink
that's
waves.
yeah. That's
Yeah, Robble.
and the Hamburglar all in one.
Yeah, if the Grimace ate the Hamburglar.
Yeah. So tickets started selling today. I hear they're selling very quickly.
Yeah, so if you haven't gotten yours yet, folks, you're screwed.
I think it was only open up for the Patreon today. Like it's a special pre-sale.
man.
I don't think they're all sold out. I think they're reserved in a certain number for
Okay.
Patreon. And then I don't know when the rest of them go on sale. But
I think tomorrow.
yeah, but it's so weird. They've contracted with Ticketmaster for these tickets. So like they're all these service.
You
fees and shit.
sellouts.
Exactly.
Tell them, Steve Dave, you're sellouts.
Yeah.
I
Why
love
can't
it.
you
I
be
think
more
it's-
like Pearl Jam and like, no man, no Ticketmaster. We're gonna do this ourselves.
You sell them out of a, I don't know, trunk of a car.
But I
a
think
Crown Victoria.
I think if they did it themselves, like I have a ticket, like yeah, I guess, like oh, I guess go on in. I guess, like I don't see your name here, but like
Yeah, right.
yeah. But yeah, so I was like, June 13th, great. Marked it off on my calendar. But yeah, today I got an email from Comic-Con, who is also taking place on June 13th. And normally if it was in if it was in any random city, I'd be like, hey, sorry, I got to
course.
attend. This is a once in a lifetime thing, 10th anniversary. These are my friends holding a big event. I have to be there. I'm sorry, except this con is in Hawaii,
Yeah, that's
on
I
the
can see
island
that.
of Kauai, which is not even arguably the best island out of all 5 of them. 6 if you count Molokai, the leper colony.
Okay,
but
well,
the former
of
leper
course I
colony.
do.
And I'm like, shoot, man, Kauai? What the hell? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, this is
Pinch me, I'm dreaming. Yeah.
it's an opportunity. And I was like, shoot, man, this is a tough decision, man. So I'm mulling everything. I'm making the pros and cons.
When
list
when
right
are
now.
you making your decision, your final decision?
I would say, I can't wait forever, but I'm gonna give like a good 4 or 5 days to
Okay.
think about the pros and cons.
Well, they can always get me if for Kauai. So
you would.
I'll
What
go.
if they want you here?
what, wearing a fucking Grimace costume?
Yeah,
Holy
you would.
shit.
Yeah, that's yeah. So your decision's made then. You go to Hawaii.
I gotta be honest. I would have mixed emotions. I would actually sit down and talk to.
And then you should sit down with the 3 of them.
yeah,
Like, listen, guys,
just listen.
I love you.
But
What should I do?
Sam does make a couple of good points, and anyone who
You
did
heard
listen
this,
to
okay.
to the Sam
So-
and Ming show. So
Point number 1.
is you wouldn't have an invitation to go to Kauai if it weren't for Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Absolutely.
So
I
if it weren't-
100% wholeheartedly agree with that.
not
fact
for
that-
Tell 'em Steve Dave,
that-
there's no comic book man.
Right. We're probably not sitting here if not for them.
No, of course not.
Okay. That's point number 1.
Point number one. Point
Okay.
number 2
Yes,
is they're your friends.
they are. course. I'm very loyal. Of course.
And you are a very
my
loyal
friends
friend.
need me. I've been there, I think, almost every time they've needed something.
Yes, and almost every time.
Almost every time.
Almost.
Yeah,
Point
if I
number
wasn't at a con or something, yeah, or family event, yeah, I've always been there.
Point number 3.
Yes.
You will get you've got rock star status here that weekend. You are wandering
I'm
around.
not getting spit on.
You don't buy a drink that weekend.
Good point. Very good point.
That's 3. 4, if at all possible he can be here, Kevin will be here. So
Hey, you think so?
I think so.
Has he been invited?
I don't see why he wouldn't be.
Okay, I just don't know. I don't know if you're.
I don't know
the
if
extended
Brian.
invitation.
I'm sure Brian will.
Right.
So, and if at all possible, Kevin will be here. And there you are. Then all the comic book men together again.
Yeah. Although Sam made a good counterpoint as well. Is like she's like, how many times did Brian Johnson fuck you guys over by not showing up?
True, but
I lost count at like 6. But
Yes, but to mitigate that, that's when he was addicted to
right, he was on the
painkillers.
junk, man.
He was on the junk.
He was on the junk.
And he has since made up for it.
Right. So we were, she was suggesting, tell him that you'll go and then not show up.
Yeah, that's
It's like, haha, I got you back, motherfuckers. But
Yeah.
that's not me, though.
no, you can't
It's
do
not
that.
me. So
And I think the biggest
it's a tough decision, though.
biggest con-
I mean, you admit that. It's a tough decision.
con though is Kauai. It's arguably the most gorgeous island.
That's not even arguably. I've been there. I was there for my honeymoon. It
Okay,
is
I'm just
the-
saying that there are people who might argue that the leper colonies is,
Oh, Molokai?
yeah.
Never been there, so I can't back that up. But
So there you are. So you can argue any point.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe.
not going to.
yeah.
But
I
it's
mean,
Hawaii, for God's
tough
sake.
decision, though.
Yeah. So sit them down and talk to them.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Now, getting them all in one room at one time, that's a tough part.
Well, Skype.
Skype
them in.
Skype Quindon.
Yeah.
So so I have a tough decision to make. However, not like, do I which kid do I give up or
No, of course not.
or,
This is a true Sophie's choice.
right, but
This
it's
is
good,
like the great Sophie's
it's
choice.
the good version.
You don't. There's no downside except you're gonna have the animosity of 1 or 3 of
Right.
the guys.
I don't think even they sent me the emails like, hey, we'd like to extend the invitation on June 13th. It's going to be a great con. But they preface it with like, hey, we understand a lot of people aren't traveling right now because of the virus. And, we understand if you don't want to come. So they were more concerned about I'm not concerned about the virus.
No, I'm sure you're not. But you can also say to them, please keep me in mind for next year.
Yeah, sure.
And you could put a bug in there. And hey, Mike Zapsik's available too.
I think probably by next year our star will will be a little dimmer unless something happens between now and then.
I don't know. Jay and Silent Bob reboot. You were the only one of us with a line.
I know. I don't know if that quite put us on the map, though.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Because hey, tomorrow's always another day.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of shit that we.
You know what? You
a
never
lot
know.
of irons in our fire.
You just never know with us.
Exactly.
You just never know. So, anyways, I thought I was like, well, what do I do? I was like, oh, put it out, talk about it, put it out to the audience for sure.
And yeah, I mean, Ara said that.
I'll come with you to Hawaii.
Of course, there you are.
Gee,
Hi,
thanks,
Celeste. Hello, Michael Winigar. I'm sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses.
Yeah.
I thought I brought him in with me. Damn it.
I think you left it on the radiator in our old office because
did.
we moved to a new space.
And I found them.
gentlemen.
It was great. So
Yeah.
I got my.
We
hey,
moved.
Steve Zengel.
Steve Zengel.
Robin Banks is awesome.
Yeah, check out
Of
Lighting
course
Up.
it is.
Check out Lighting Up Live with Steve Zengel.
Please do. It's
Yeah.
great podcast.
Yeah, but we're in our new space now.
Yes.
We moved all our shit in like a weekend, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
So thank you to you, your sons, and Chris and Christian, our 2 employees.
Not a problem. Glad to do it.
Got everything up there, and we didn't mess up the old place too bad.
No, good. Excellent.
I think we'll vacuum a little bit. I filled in. I bought spackle. Like, who am I? I'm at Home Depot buying spackle and shit.
So you're the spackle guy.
And I was like, all right, it'd just be nice. I'll fill in all the holes we made because we put a lot of shit up on the walls.
We did.
And I was like, holy shit, how much shit did we put on the walls?
There
were so many holes. It looked like
St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
It looked like a Rambo movie that freaking Stallone went in and just went. Yeah, it was pretty. I was like, holy crap. I filled them all in though.
Nice, thank you.
Yeah. Well, I don't. I found it actually kind of soothing because.
Yeah,
Well, first of all, I went on YouTube. I'm like, well, how do you repair?
How does one spackle?
How do you spackle? I've never done it before. I'm not a handyman.
It's fun, right?
Yeah. So you buy the spackle, you buy a putty knife, and you like fill it in. You got their little technique. You push it in a little bit and spackle over. You scrape it a little bit.
Yeah, and then you sand it.
Yeah. Well, I bought the sand-free version because I
Oh,
don't
good
want
deal.
to do no. I don't want to do no extra work.
I ain't doing no extra work.
Yeah,
You're
but the new
waiting
space,
around.
awesome.
Yes. Yeah,
We're
looks
call-
fantastic.
We're calling it the penthouse. It's on the
Cool.
top floor of the building we're in. Yeah, and it's been fun so far. Everyone's been having fun up there.
That's good. We got to name the rooms though. We got to name the studios.
Have you had any ideas? I was at one time calling them. I have them named because we have cameras in there.
Right.
So right now, and it really doesn't make any sense. But once I named the far one Gotham because we threw a bunch of Batman stuff in
Right.
there, and the other one called Stark Tower because we had windows and we could see out over Eatontown, New Jersey. But that doesn't really separate one from the other. So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
if you say, I don't know, we'll figure it out. But that's what I'm calling them.
Yeah,
right
I would
now.
like to name one of them the SModCastle studio.
Oh, really? Costello Studio?
Yeah, the Costello studio.
The Costello Memorial Studio. You do that one for the front when his picture's up there.
Sure.
Our old friend Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that, and then
yeah.
we'll do the other one.
Yeah. Do you have we have any other friends that passed on? I think we've been pretty lucky actually.
Yeah.
Where everyone's still good.
Let's
So
let's leave one to be named
figure it
later.
out.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
yeah, Gotham's cool though.
Yeah, why don't we
Got a
do
lot of-
Gotham and Costello?
Okay.
All right, cool.
So everyone's gonna think Abbott and
Costello?
Abbott and Costello.
All right. Well, Gotham and Costello.
Jay and Silent Bob. A little too close, a little too obvious.
Yeah, I think Kevin would sue us. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding,
right, yeah,
Kevin.
really?
You get hit with a cease and desist.
Yeah, I'm hoping he stops up again. He recorded from Shared Universe
Yeah.
once. He was like, Ming, I got 2 questions for you. I'm like, all right, sounds important. Shoot. They're like, one, are you guys open tomorrow? Like, yes, you can come record there. What's the question number 2? Can't smoke weed in there. I'm like, I don't care. So, so he did, and it was fine that year. But then
Dickweeds moved in.
we had new tenants move in. And they were. I don't think they liked us.
No, they
we
hated us.
We were too rowdy for them.
Yeah, I know.
We were not rowdy, for the record. But I
You
had
could
the
say it. Those fuckers are racist. We won't name their business.
No, but we have a couple podcasts with African American podcasters.
With our people.
Yeah.
They're our
And-
guys.
Yeah. We love them. And then, but I remember I was out somewhere and I got a call from our office manager. She's like, hey, or he was like, hey, are you guys smoking weed in your studio? I'm like, no, I would never do that. And Kevin wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I looked on the schedule, and those guys were in there, and I was like, and the reason they complained was they saw the color of their skin, I think, and assumed it was them. It totally wasn't them.
Racist fucks.
I had camera footage proving
Yeah.
that no one lit up in the studio.
Of course.
So, and in this day and age, weed, it could be anybody.
Exactly.
It could literally be anybody. It could be the old lady down the hall.
Right.
It could be the old man. It could be anybody.
It was for his glaucoma. What are you,
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
like harshing the dude's buzz because of his glaucoma?
Yeah, although I mean, we weren't completely not at fault. Months earlier, one of our friends was rolling a joint
Oh God, yeah.
in the studio, but he had a card. He didn't
Yeah.
light up in there though. But you could.
No, he did not smoke.
They smelled it though, and they got all uptight. So,
Yeah, because she's pregnant.
well, they had a pregnant woman, a client in their office.
like, okay.
So, yeah,
All
but I was like, hey man, knock
Is
it off.
it the smell of like unburnt cannabis gonna
Birth
really?
defects, man.
Is it
I'm
really
kidding.
gonna
I
give
don't
you?
think that
Yeah,
gives
I
birth defect.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but I mean, at that time, the second time wasn't our fault.
No, of course not. First
Yeah.
time wasn't our fault. It's you can have it if you've
Yeah.
got a card. You
It's
can
legal-
roll it.
It's like Pulp Fiction. It's legal to buy it. It's legal to own it, but you can't smoke in public in Amsterdam or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
It's and I just don't understand people. People are just assholes.
I just
think we
think
said
I
that
just
before.
don't think they can handle our fun-loving attitude we have at a Shared Universe podcast studio.
It's awesome.
Well, I remember the first complaint they had. They came over and I thought they wanted to learned about podcasting. So it was very cordial. I was, oh, hey, what can we do
How
for
are
you?
How can
Like,
I help you?
we're not here to talk about that. We're like, hey, you guys are being a little rowdy. I think their main thing was like, hey, I guess one of the doors was open because it was hot in the studio and our AC doesn't work well, as been documented on Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Right.
But they peeked in and were like, man, they were like, hey, we looked and we saw people drinking beer in there. I'm like, oh my God. Like, wow,
Yeah.
beer.
You know what? They're all over 21, and
Yeah. No, there's not illegal
it's
to
not
drink
illegal. We're
beer
not
in
selling
there.
it. They brought it themselves.
Yeah.
People are idiots.
Yeah. So, well, they don't have to worry about us anymore. We're 2 floors up from them.
Yep.
So, yeah, if you come, you get to see our palatial new offices.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
We gotta throw some stuff back into storage, but
I'm pulling stuff. We're putting the puzzle back together, and I remember I'm pulling out pop figures that I didn't even know we had.
Yeah.
Hundreds of them.
yeah.
I'm like, where the hell were these? And these were in the old office.
Yeah.
Like, where the hell did these come from? I guess they were hidden in bookshelves,
Yeah.
and I'm like, holy crap! Like, I didn't know you were such a collector. You have a lot of pop figures.
Got a
dude.
lot. Well, they come in, and I'm like, this would look good in the studio.
Yeah.
And I still have like 20 pops in the trunk of my car.
Oh, yeah, and I got
that
a bunch in storage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you, Funko, for sending them. A lot of them.
Well, to you, I buy them. So
Yeah, they send a lot over though, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
right in the studio, man, because we love them.
figure out a way to make a.
I mean, I think we top wall.
Yeah, we did.
See,
Like an
I'll take
entire
a
floor to ceiling.
photo. I'll take a photo later. Oh, you want to go the whole wall?
The entire wall.
See, my dream was that when we got our own figures, that we could make the Ming and Mike wall of pops, but they didn't make that many.
No, we couldn't fill up a wall.
I thought we could have bought like 100 made a wall.
They only made 120 of the originals each.
And 1,000 of the other ones. Yeah. So, but yeah, we're putting the place back together though, man. It's been crazy. It's been crazy.
Yeah, but we got some. We'll post some cool pictures and some video.
Yeah,
later on this week.
Yeah, and then I've been running into other little challenges, such as I tried to nail in, like a picture frame thing. I want to hang our Karate Kid poster up, and I was like, wow, this is not going in like I thought it was, and it like chipped off.
You pulled an Andy Dufresne.
I did, yeah. That's exactly what it looked like, where it chipped off. I was like, oh, this is a concrete wall, because it was encasing the elevator shaft.
Yeah.
And I was like, crap. Well, this isn't going to work. It bent the nail and shit. And yeah.
Well, you can tunnel out. You know you can.
In 20
It'll
years.
take you 20 years.
It'll take
Yeah.
20 years to tunnel out, but yeah. Should I put like Ming was here?
Yeah, Ming.
Like, so was Mike.
So was Brian.
Yeah, it's all right. So there's a big dent in the wall. I covered it up with a picture of.
Spackle.
No, it's me, you, and Paulina Portsco. I just put a picture over it.
Perfect.
Yeah, now it looks like it's like it never happened.
Paul,
ladies and gentlemen.
and condolences to. When the hell was the last time we podcasted?
Like
Mike
not
and
that long ago. 3
Okay.
weeks ago.
Well,
2 or 3 weeks.
Rick Ocasek passed away. God
But
rest
that was
his
like
soul.
a year ago, bro.
No, but I don't know if you heard that she had some problems with his. He cut her out of the will.
Oh, I heard that. I heard.
That's not cool.
Well, I mean, they were separating though, so I think he got
True.
pissed, and he was like, "Well, I guess that's it." Although the story goes, she was taking care of him while he
Yeah.
was sick, but at some point he called his lawyer, like, "That's it," and it said in the will, like, she was cut out because she abandoned me.
Which is bullshit.
Well, we don't know that.
Well, I mean,
we met her. I love her. I'm sure she didn't abandon him.
no, we don't know that, but I suspect that she didn't.
Right.
I suspect that she's not.
Do you think he
doesn't
was just angry?
I think he was just angry.
Right.
I think he's like, all right, my life is ending, and I don't want to slam, because they have
They have kids.
they
Yeah.
have kids, nice kids too.
They're great. Yeah, one of
Yeah.
them came in. Yeah, he was
was
he looked
great.
like Rick.
Yeah,
He
he looked
Good
like Rick, but with Paulina's.
Yeah, I didn't want to go there, but I'm
Hey.
like, hey, he's dead. So
Yeah.
he was not the prettiest of men. I guess. Is that what you're trying to
he
say?
and Billy Joel were the guys that gave every other schmuck.
Who wanted to start a band? Yeah.
No,
Hope.
not just start a band, but marry a supermodel.
Yeah, man.
Gave them that hope that, it's like, hey, I may be butt ugly, but I can get me a supermodel if I can sing nice.
Yeah.
And, it's, yeah. At what point are you like, all right, I've overlooked this for like 20 years,
Right.
but you're butt ugly.
You're just coming on and saying it right now.
No, I'm not just coming out and saying it. I always thought that.
Oh yeah. Ever since like the Drive video, in 1984.
Actually, even before that.
Even
It was
before
like,
that.
okay. But, and I don't want to, on the off chance that Pauline ever listens to this, I'm not slagging on the guy. I'm sure he was, it just.
Believe it or not, Mike, she pays very close attention to what we do ever since she was in the studio. So
Oh, does she now?
I'm just saying.
My apologies, Pauline. It has nothing to do with his looks. It's, I felt bad that.
I think
this
it's
happened
everything to do
her.
with his looks, right? You just said he looked butt ugly.
He's got a great, but he sings well, and he probably had a great personality.
Yeah, he seemed like a cool dude.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I'm sorry
Except
they're going
towards the end, he
through all
was,
this.
he was
Yeah,
pissed
and I
off
think she
and-
definitely deserves a
She deserves-
share of.
But I think that there was
cash.
some unfairness there too, where like in the prenup, her money was thrown in there and his
Oh
wasn't.
shit! Okay,
Something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like all of her earnings, but
Right.
none of his, which to me is like that's just. I mean, I
It
get it. You
does.
want to secure yourself, but
Oh sure.
it's.
I'm sure there are Carl's royalties and shit like that. There's a lot of.
I'm sure, but I'm looking at her career, and unfortunately, she's in a career that, everything has to be new,
Right.
and you hit us, and she's stunning at 54.
We saw it.
50,
53, I think.
53,
yeah.
54.
Yeah, we saw it firsthand. man.
Stunning.
We were like, oh, shit.
Yeah, wow, she's stunning at 50.
Did you know when she came in, like we gave her a bottle of water, and I saved that bottle. Just
now
in
you can
case.
clone her.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I thought, but then it came in, the bottle was gone. I think you threw it out. So
Oh, you should have told me.
I put a P on the top of it. what you didn't? That wasn't clear enough for you?
Yeah, sorry,
I
buddy.
remember I came in, I was like, holy shit, where's that bottle? I was like, son of a bitch. Now we can't clone her.
And you were gonna fuck the bottle, weren't you? Oh my God.
I mean, are you looking down at me for that?
No, of course not.
LA? How
What if-
dare you?
If I knew what the P was for, I might have taken it home.
How-
Actually, I got a story to tell you, and it's get him.
By all means.
Get him told it on Tell Him Steve Dave.
Okay.
He said when he used to get tired driving to college, he would pull over to the side of the road and in his car jerk off to wake himself up.
What?
How fucked up is that?
I mean, I'm sure he's not alone on that, but does that? I thought that typically it makes most men more
And
sleepy.
I'd be like napping.
Right, it's a lot of, and for him. That's a lot of physical activity. I feel.
I mean, he's not always been,
No, I know he hasn't been. Like,
Tyrannosaurus. so-
sure. Wow, and that would wait, man. As long as that didn't make him crash into other people,
Well,
like
I mean,
like a Chinese bus driver.
do you think he was? You honestly think he didn't pull over to the side of the road? He just jerked off while he was driving, giving himself some roadhead.
No, I think he pulled over. Yeah, but wow, just kind of
Just hey, matter of fact.
God. But there's so many questions that are arisen now. Like, where did he? I mean, I know he doesn't clean up after himself.
It's probably
And,
when he sold his car, he's
God,
like, "You're getting extra."
I'm never riding in his car again. By the way,
I have never ridden in his car,
don't
nor
know.
will I.
Right.
Because two
But,
things: one, horse head in his passenger
Right,
seat.
but it's just like, here, let me move these used napkins over so
Yeah,
you can
right.
sit down.
oh my
Oh,
God!
God.
Hey, can you move that roll of paper towels? I ain't touching shit in your
Oh,
car.
God, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And then what if he didn't have paper towels? Like, where did he release, Mike? Okay.
These
Why-
are questions I not only
Hold
don't
up.
want the answers to.
Back up. Where did you hear the story? Like,
From
why,
him.
Why was he telling everyone this, though?
Because Gidim tells everybody everything.
Okay, but...
You come in, it's like, "Hi, I'm here from Ohio. I love Tell 'em Steve
Oh,
Dave."
by the way, Ohio, I used to drive there. I used
Yeah, I
to
used-
jerk off on my way there.
Yeah, I used to drive about
God.
2 hours.
It's disgusting.
2 hours away from the Ohio State border, and
Right.
I'd get a little tired when I was going to school, and
Yeah, it's
whack-a-do.
Whack-a-mole, and that would
It's
wake
like,
me
are
up.
you-
That's disgusting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well,
So, and now I disgusted you and the rest of our listeners.
I'm just so many questions. Like, can pull over, get a Red Bull, cup of coffee, take a walk. No?
Yeah, get out, stretch your legs, pee.
Wow.
Get rid of some of the,
And would like every 15 minutes, like, I'm tired again. You just
Boy,
use
am
it
I
as-
tired.
Did one led to the other. One didn't lead to the other. One was
It's-
because of the
It's
other.
yeah. Well, it becomes a vicious circle. So
Yeah,
he ended up being dehydrated by the time he got to college.
That's pretty
Gross?
bad.
You bet it is.
It's pretty bad too.
You kidding? This is my world. Every day that I have to work with him, I hear about
Another weird
something.
story.
Yeah.
All right, well, ladies, if you're lining up for some get him action,
Hey, June 13, he's gonna be around.
yeah, he might get tired on the way driving all
Yeah,
over.
he might. You know what?
Asbury Park
It's
and,
far from Red Bank to Asbury
yeah,
Park.
you know what? I'm not gonna shake his hand anymore either, and
I have never
make any
shaken his
physical
hand. I don't think
contact.
so.
You're right.
No.
Oh God! Wow, what a story!
I know.
And this is a recent revelation.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's well, better late than never, I guess, that we learned this shit.
You kidding? I can't wait to see what is next for Get 'em to tell us.
I would rather not find out.
I
but-
don't. I try to like have that monkey clanging in my head.
Well, he's up to monkey business. That's
Yeah,
for
he's
sure.
doing some. Well, yeah. I don't know. Does he like throw it out the window? What?
he's like aiming for the. He rolls his window and he aims for the.
He's
aims
shooting
for
it at other cars.
Pachoo. Oh God. And does he have a stash in the car? Like
I don't know. It's like, Mommy, there's a monkey driving that car and it's jerking off.
This is terrible.
Mommy, why did that monkey that was driving that car throw his feces at our windshield?
Right. Those
I don't know.
weren't feces, son.
Sorry, buddy.
Those
Feces
were not-
isn't white.
Those were. Oh God, that's disgusting. All right. Is that what we're gonna leave everyone off?
No,
with?
we can't do that to these.
What
poor
got? You
folks.
got anything? You got anything that
Jesus.
could get like a palate cleanser for that?
Anybody that I bring up now is going to be like, "Fuck, you used me after Get 'em."
Right.
Yeah.
I don't like, pretend he has the coronavirus and don't touch him. I guess.
Of course, I don't touch him at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, speaking of the virus, what's your status on that? I know initially
am
you were
I,
preparing
like-
for it.
oh,
but
am I, like,
but now
freaked
it's,
out?
I think, and you prepared fairly early. I think I was over at your house like 2 months ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And you were preparing.
yeah, we're
You bought like, you're ready to whole quarantine yourself
if
you
we
had
need to.
Right.
We're good for we're actually good for a 3 month.
All right, I think you bought like food. You got
we got
drinking
food,
water.
got water, we
You got guns.
yeah,
Guns.
absolutely.
I need lots of guns. Right.
Guns and knives. You
Right.
need knives. You need.
You got knives?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right. So you're prepared like to defend your home and not have to leave
You
if
know
you
what?
have
I
to.
don't think it's gonna come to that, but
Could.
if it comes down to it,
Could.
I told you this before,
Yeah.
and I tell people out there, we went out shopping this weekend
Okay.
because my wife is like, let's just get a couple things that we need. We got
What'd you get?
propane.
Okay, a tank.
No, we got a shit ton of tanks.
Oh, more than one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got a bunch of propane because we have a camp stove,
Right.
2-burner camp stove, which is perfect for our needs.
Yeah. Can you use that inside?
No, but you can use it outside.
Like, what? You die of carbon monoxide poisoning. How ironic.
Yeah, that would be ironic.
Yeah, okay.
No, they tested negative for the virus, but they all died of carbon
Yeah, I
monoxide.
know. What the hell?
No, we cook outside.
Sure.
I mean, why not?
Okay.
It's, on a beautiful night like tonight,
Right.
why
What if
not?
this thing goes airborne though?
I don't
Is
think
that
it will.
Okay, it doesn't.
And
doesn't
even
work
if
like
it,
that?
I don't think that it can be contracted that way. And even if it mutates and it can be contracted
Sure.
that way, I'm still gonna go. You have to go outside. There's no way that you're gonna stay inside. And I mean, I don't have HEPA filters in my house.
Sure.
My house is not like hermetically sealed,
Sure.
so
Not yet. It isn't.
not yet.
Yeah.
But we went. We just got some stuff.
Got propane. What else? What else? Like what else is in the Mike's Actually preparedness kit? Because I don't have any of this shit.
First aid kit.
Okay.
Enough for like serious wounds, like anything that could
Okay.
happen, up to and including like a gunshot wound.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I've got some Israeli compress bandages.
Where did you get that shit?
I got a guy.
Okay, you won't even reveal. Well, that's smart.
eBay.
That's smart because like all the toilet paper is gone, all the hand sanitizer is gone.
Yeah.
Which the hand sanitizer does nothing, by the way.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You need actually pure alcohol, which I have in copious amounts. So we had to get some of that
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm looking for Everclear. Do they sell that here? Because
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll get some Everclear.
Just get
That'll
some-
kill
yeah.
anything.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen all those memes? Like, if you've been to the Claremont Lounge bathroom, then you'll survive coronavirus.
Of course
Have
you
seen
will.
Shit
And-
like that.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. And I've taken a piss there too, of course.
Yeah.
There's a rite of
My
passage.
dick didn't fall off.
No, not yet. It didn't.
No,
And we were there years ago.
Although I took Gidim there, and he got a little drowsy between the urine. I was like, go ahead, jerk off in the trough.
Anything else? You got propane.
So
you got
we got
first aid
propane.
kits.
We got stuff that we need.
Do you have ammo boxes?
Yeah.
Oh, boxes like the military boxes of ammo and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the first thing when this if this gets real bad, that's the first thing to collapse a society, right?
Yeah.
And as every man for himself.
I prefer to think of I will defend my neighbors and
Your
myself.
neighbors?
Hell yeah.
Your neighbors might be the first ones to turn on you, dude.
No, my
Like,
neighbors.
I know they seem nice now. Like,
No,
hey,
my next door neighbor is a Marine, a
Right.
former Marine, Semper Fi. I know for a fact that he's got shit.
Sure,
ready
but
to
if
rock
it
and roll.
comes down to it, like remember when the Simpsons got that fallout shelter?
No,
And
when Ned got the Fallout shelter.
right, and that meteor
Yeah.
was coming, and like everyone was like, "Hey, let me in," and Ned let them all in, and then it all went to hell.
Well, my neighbor has the same. I mean, not the same house, but his house is up.
Okay, like
Uh,
yours,
yeah, like mine.
right?
They've got. He's a Marine.
Like, do you have a list? Like, you would let him in then, right? If he needed
Hell yeah.
place to.
But
But
he's.
where do you draw the line? Like, like Brian Johnson's like, "Hey, man, I fucked up. I need to come in. Would you let him in?"
Yes, because he's got ammo.
Okay, and he has guns too.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'll get him. Obviously, you're not letting his like
I'm
stained,
sorry, get him.
his stained up hands and shit.
Yeah, seriously, you are probably the biggest proprietor of coronavirus
Sure,
right now.
okay. I
You're
was just
staying
wondering,
outside.
like-
You can pitch a tent a mile away.
He's been pitching a tent in his car. Apparently,
You can stay in your car.
Right.
Leave everything.
you would
in
let him
your
on the
car.
property to like
No.
pitch a tent. He's resourceful though.
He is resourceful.
He could build like I don't know, like he could build.
We can MacGyver stuff, and I've
I know
got.
he can,
like-
but I've noticed he's very handy though.
he is pretty handy, but it's not really worth it.
Right? Where's the trade-off?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like I've got a high functioning MacGyver in my basement.
He could build you like an irrigation canal, but would you want to drink that water that had
Absolutely
that his
not.
hands built?
Yeah, and he was
That's the
like, yeah, I got
trade-off.
tired while I was digging. It's
Right.
like, oh motherfucker,
Yeah.
I can't even drink from
Yeah,
it.
dang it. Yeah.
So, but it's you try to have that. Here's the thing: you don't let common sense.
I think
No,
common
no.
sense is out the window at this point, dude.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But I think that your common sense, it's so hard because you don't want your humanity to go. You don't. You really don't.
I agree with you. I don't want my humanity
So.
to go, but hey, it's it's getting scary though, man. All these they cancel. They postponed
City, yeah.
Emerald City Comic-Con got postponed. One of the biggest cons in the world.
DC Comics pulled out of everything in March.
did South by Southwest
Yep.
cancel. That's a huge 3-week festival. I'm supposed to going to a con in Kansas City next week, and it's still on. So
Okay.
but there's I'm scheduled for a lot of events this year, and
Is that the same one we went to?
no.
okay.
No, this one's. I mean, sorry, dude, but this one's better. This one's way better. Actually, I hope we all get to go one day. It's
All right, that'd be
I
nice.
love Planet Comic Con.
Okay.
I love Planet Comic Con.
Yeah.
I hope nothing happens. So
Yeah.
that. I mean,
How fucked up would it be? Like everybody, like all the A-list celebrities get the coronavirus, and it's just down to like you,
it's
me, and
us,
Brian.
and we become we all of a sudden we move from C to A, or not, we wouldn't even move to A. Even we move to B. Yeah, that would be kind of fucked up.
We're still the top tier, but we're still
Right.
B.
But the scale has just moved down.
Yeah, it's like, oh
way
man, it's
down.
like, well, we can get Zapsic and O'Halloran. It's like,
Oh wow! You moved to Halloran. Come on. Oh God. It's like okay, done. Well, what do you want? What do you want, fellas? Because
50,000.
We've run out of
Yeah,
50,000.
give us our garbage bags full of
50,000
money.
50,000.
Yeah, Norman
no less.
Reedus is off the table. Sorry,
Right,
coronavirus.
He's sick. So, oh God. That's when you know it's all over.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
we're when
We
we're the
moved
top
up.
tier, it's
Oh
like,
God, that's what a
and
what
our
a-
headliners are.
That's a world that nobody wants to live in.
Oh dear God,
anymore.
that would suck.
Yeah. Although when I heard at first Emerald City, it was mass cancellations at first. DC Comics, a lot of heavy hitters. I was talking to our friend Amy Chu, though, writer Amy Chu, comic book writer. We were like, hey man, if they invited us, we would totally go.
Yeah.
We would go. Yeah.
Amy's awesome.
Yeah.
Say hi to her next time you see her.
I did. I put in a good word for you.
Awesome.
Always.
Cool.
get her down here.
Amy's
so,
awesome.
well, stay safe, everybody. I think washing your hands is the biggest thing.
Yeah,
correct?
and don't jerk off into your car, please.
yeah, don't. Yeah.
Don't pull over to the. If you have to do it, pull over to the side of the road.
Should
Oh,
they-
there's a cat.
Should they amend it to like because they're like, hey, wash your hands, don't touch your eyes, nose, mouth, or should they amend it to don't touch your eyes, nose, mouth, and dick now? Is that a I guess that's an orifice, right? Like
I suppose.
like a mucous membrane.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, oh God.
Don't do it, folks. I mean, just man up and I don't know, wear gloves. I guess. I don't
Wear
know.
gloves.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So
I
have
got
you
it.
used those masks? You bought a bunch of masks. Did you use
I
them?
did get some masks. You know what? I'll use them if I'm sick.
Okay.
If I actually get it,
Because I don't think they do anything, right?
they will contain it on the inside.
Oh, if you have it already,
Yeah.
which you don't, which
I
I
don't.
don't. All right, God, I hope I.
And you know what? It's just be smart about it.
Right.
It's not. This isn't like the super flu. It's
Sure.
not. It's not Stephen King. This isn't The Stand.
Right.
You know, if you get it, you're gonna get sick.
Right.
You have bronchitis or you have had bronchitis, but hopefully your immune system can fight it off.
Sure.
So that's the thing. This is, a lot of people, you're not in one of the higher risk factor
Areas.
pools.
Yeah, as I haven't seen. Well, I mean, we're not elderly, and we're
Not elderly.
We're not. We don't have any like immune diseases. We're
No.
not. Our immune system's pretty good. I would.
Yeah.
I would
It's
think.
not compromised, so
Like,
you don't have
remember,
that.
I don't remember last time you got sick, so it's been a while.
My God, I get a cold every 2 years.
yeah.
so-
well, now you got a germ factory. You're working next to a germ factory who loves jerking off in cars.
God, yeah, it's
apparently.
true. I mean,
I don't
holy
blame you.
shit.
And you got
I'm
kids.
surprised he's not patient zero.
You got
But-
kids. I know they're older, but kids.
Yeah,
still,
my kids are, but my kids are also, common sense
Sure,
people, and,
sure.
and we did pack them up with like Purell,
Okay. Yeah.
even though it doesn't do shit. But
Well, now you could sell it for you should
exactly.
sell the Purell.
And we got aloe vera.
What does that do?
Nothing. You can make hand sanitizer
Oh, out
with
of
your
it?
alcohol
Okay, it's
if
good
you
for
need
wounds
to.
and shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got plenty of that. Aloe vera, alcohol, and witch hazel.
Dang, man. All right, you're good then. Oh,
Yeah.
it's for your hemorrhoids. Maybe the
Yeah,
witch
and-
hazel.
oh, yeah.
Not
Oh,
your
man.
roids.
My roids.
That's oh god.
I've got
Roids are-
coronaroids.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Be safe, everybody.
Yeah, everybody
and,
be safe and just don't let your fear overcome your, well, it's most likely overcome your common sense, but your humanity.
Right.
If you've got elderly neighbors, check on them.
Help them
Make
out.
sure-
Yeah. Help them out.
You know what? You're not going to get sick just by being in the same room with them.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
a little compassion.
Yeah. And if you see weird cars pulled over at the side of the road,
Don't stop.
Don't stop.
Don't
Keep
stop.
going.
And don't knock on the window and ask if they need help because
Right.
he might say yes.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Like I guess I guess we'll see you next time. We'll leave you on that. We can't get away from it. We'll leave you on that note. I know we got anything coming up. You got anything to plug?
What do we have?
I'll be at Planet Comic Con next weekend.
You'll be at Planet Comic Con?
Yeah.
This weekend, you around?
Nah, I'll be here.
All right, this Sunday? Cool.
I'll be here.
All right.
Yeah, it's looking. I had a couple offers on the table, but
You moved up that list.
I moved up the list. Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah. So,
Right.
all right. We'll see you next time, everybody. Yeah. See you later.